Ah, my friend. Ah, my friend. This one was just thinking about you. Nothing personal, of course. Ra's threat assesses all of his assets. Yes, yes. We are here to gather some intelligence, right some wrongs, and perhaps slit some throats. We'll see how the day goes. You'll be perfect for this. You'll see, Roz has an eye for this sort of thing. Her Majesty set this one a task. Investigate the leadership of the Veiled Heritance. The Veil's trail leads here, to the town of Matisen. Well known for their steel blades, yes, but also apparently weaponsmiths for anarchists. You contact Agent Fistale on the east side of town. This one pads around her house, then we meet to discuss her report. Too bad Raz is so handsome, yes? He would get noticed. The Heritans are racist, yes? Idiots. But dangerous, destabilizing racist idiots. We must act. Raz may have oversimplified. These Altmer, the ones who wear the veil, they do not see themselves as racists. They see themselves as members of a far superior race. The rest of us just need some help. Oridan for the Altmer. Cats like this one, out. Shorty elves, out. Nothing but tall folk, fair skin and pointy ears as far as the eye can see. Boring, yes? Her Majesty trusts you, and you were of great help in Vulkelgard. Why would this one not trust a new, fresh face? Raz would never watch you with careful eyes, ready for the first sign of betrayal. Never.
I don't suppose we have anything to cook.
No more delays. Ready the cargo today. I'm just waiting for the order to go through.
Fine, fine. Where? My men
And how is Fistale, my friend? Raz loves her laugh. What did she learn? Dead. Dark moon and dull claws. Damn these fanatics! Let Raz see that. Even in death she laughs at this one. Clever girl. It is a code telling us who she suspected. She mentions a rat with a blade. Condalin is the forge master here, controls the smithy on the far end of town. Go, see what you can find, and be careful.
So much to do.
What did you find? Interesting. Raz knows Matissan's canon reeve, Melanie, would not have suspected her. If she's donned the veil, she's probably running the show here. Explains something, too. Guard now stands before the door. Seems an odd place for a guard, yes? Want you to investigate. This one has another lead to run down. We're close, my friend. We will act soon. Trust Razumdar. Just thought better of her. This one knows she and the Queen used to correspond regularly. To think she's fallen in with the inheritance. Shows even good people can do stupid things.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Our friend here was too noisy. Had to have some fun with him. What did the Canon Reeves' home yield? It's true then. Melanie leads the inheritance here. This town is corrupt down to the roots. Damn it, the Queen will not be pleased. When the roots are fouled, there's only one thing left to do. Rip them out of the ground. The time to stay in the shadows is past. Now we step into the light. All right now, you trust in Razumdar, yes? He must ask you to trust him further. Melani, Kandalin, they are in the town barracks. You must go in, make a big noise. They will almost certainly capture you. Kandalin's too observant. He knows we are here. If you go strolling in like the pompous hero, allow yourself to be taken, they'll let their guard down. Then old Raz finds you, frees you, and we strike. Razumdar trusts you. Do the same for him, and he will not let you down. You have perhaps something better to do? Look, we are the Queen's eyes. We do the tasks that must be done, even if it means getting hit on the head. Killing those who do not deserve it. Riding a guar naked through an Argonian temple. Raz only shares that story with veteran field agents. Perhaps another day.
Let's tell Milani about that damn cat lurking around here. Aye, if Razumdar is near, then trouble usually follows.
So much to do, so little time.
Only authorized folk are allowed in here. You don't say. All right, hero. Go on in.
We'll have to handle this ourselves.
Some rotten little thief stole from my armory when I wasn't looking. You wouldn't know it. Sorry, we're a little busy here. Can this wait?
We're a bit busy here, Traveler. If you could just... Treason? You'd accuse me of treason? Here? Are you mad? You little idiot. Irene, that traitorous cow. She's the one who should be brought up on treason charges. She's betrayed the Altmer, her own people. The Veiled Queen will soon be crowned, and you can't stop us. You'll report nothing. Odindil, Kandalin, now! Kandalin, take our friend here. Odindil, rally the troops. Time to drop the veil and show our true strength.
You're awake now, sleeping kitten? Just as we'd hoped. You did very well for new blood. What? This one would never know that this is the second time he is saving you. From jail, in less than a month. Not out loud, anyway. What do you think Raz did while you searched the town? He watched, observed, calculated. Raz has very good eyes, you see. Razumdar unlocks the door. You go find Kandalin. This one finds Milani. Just be careful. Near Fistail's house. Bastard. Meet up with Raz near the forge when you are done. He'll know where Milani is then.
cannot stop the people and their true queen.
There's always more to do.
The Cannon Reeve is inside, near the forge. She is trapped. Aye. Come, my friend. For Fistale. For the Queen. Let's take her out quickly. Be done with this place. You are under arrest, Cannon Reeve, for treason against the Queen.
The only queen I serve is the Veiled Queen.
This is fine, traitor. We could use the exercise. We are finished here. Raz can't stand the stink of the forge anymore. Razumdar wants to say that went pretty well. Then he remembers Fistale and her parents. You're right. On behalf of the Queen, we give you thanks. One day you will be a great and mighty agent. Almost as great as Razumdar, if that's possible. Raz needs to report our success here. Her Majesty will be pleased. I will return to Skywatch and see what can be learned there. Speak to Captain Tendil when you arrive. He will know where to find me.
Second arrow!
Go on as planned. You cannot stop it. The plan is in place. You are but an inconvenience.
Finders keepers, as they say.
Who are you? Wait. Not important. You're new, and not a statue. I can use that. Ah, yes, I did it. I turned them to stone, but for a good reason. It was the only way to protect them from the savage beasts. The animals here are normally very tame. Energies in the wood. Now they're vile and bloodthirsty. I believe they've been possessed by Daedra. I lost some of my apprentices to the beasts, so when I made it back to town, I cast a spell that would protect everyone. It was the only way. As long as those creatures prowl the woods, we're in danger. I believe the monoliths in the woods have something to do with the Daedric influence. Dispel their energies. Hopefully that will free the animals. When the Daedric influence is gone, it should be safe to restore the village. My poor neighbors. I don't know. I don't know. The beasts are insidious, and we Altmer never bargain with Daedra. To even consider summoning one of those monsters, it'd be inviting a death sentence. The Atronachs at least. They're more constructs than... No, a death sentence. They're ancient. I've studied them for years in my spare time. Not even really sure who put them up. But I'm certain they're why the local creatures are normally so docile. Ah, yes. I theorize that wherever the Daedra came from, they're somehow polluting the energy of these monoliths. Dispel that energy and, I hope, the Daedra will become powerless. I sense the field disperse. I would speak with you. The energy subsides, but the animals are still savage monsters. We'll have to try something else. We need a bear. I've spent some time studying these monoliths. I've managed to create a little magical fob that imitates their energy. Essentially, it will make one of the Ursines your furry friend. For a time. We need to extract the Daedric energy from these beasts. To do that, we'll need a test subject. You'll have to rough the furry fellow up a bit first. Weaken him for the spell to work. Meet me at my tower with your friend. Just follow the road through the grove. Ah, good. Now let's see if I can banish the Daedric influence from this creature. That should not have happened. This will not do. Something here is very wrong. A flame atronach. My spell should have sent it screaming back to oblivion. But something else interfered. There's a powerful Daedra nearby. I know it now. You have to kill it. A moment. I can feel something. There's a cave north of here. Whatever this monster is, dispatch it, and we can return the grove to peace.
Stay back. This cave is filled with Daedra. Merormo leaves me here to die. And he doesn't even mention me? Stars take him. I'll kill that traitor twice. This debacle is all Merormo's fault. These beasts, controlled by Daedra? All his idea. He was trying to create animal soldiers. Feigned shock troops with the ability to reason. No, it hasn't. Look, whatever's actually controlling these things, I think it's at the bottom of the cave. I'm very woozy. Blood loss. I'll stay here. Try to stay conscious.
Now I'm going to. I heard the battle. Impressive. I assume you won? Stars, yes. Let's get that bastard. Merormo needs to pay for what he's done here. Damn it, Merormo! You coward! Statues? Restore them now!
I'll, of course.
Good. Now, to make sure you don't teleport away.
Listen, you can't tell the Cannon Reeve. She'll kill me. I'm not joking. She'll have me put to a blade. My nephew, Yander, went off to join the fighting and... Damn it, I just wanted to stop spending our blood. My sister will never be the same. It's not just the dick does. It turns beasts into mewling pets, not combat troops. Yes, the flame Atronachs are essentially just raw Daedric energy given form. I summoned some, hauled them down, and poured them into the monoliths. That creature in the cave was not in the plan.
What? What just happened? He did what? Why would he do that? Mages. Fine, fine. Thank you for speaking with me.
Thank you. I heard what you said, and thank you. I never meant for anyone to get hurt, and the lesson here is clear. Daedra are never the answer. I'll never attempt this kind of ritual again. You probably hear this kind of thing all the time, but again, thank you, Traveler.
I'll just keep at it. This one has what you...
Welcome to Skywatch. Your message arrived ahead of you, and they're expecting you up at the manse. Yes, I know you must have been concerned about the messenger. He made it through safely. It's great to meet you at the gate again, just like the last time. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Our mutual Khajiit friend said he was happy to meet you. The festival, the High Kin Lady's veneration ceremony. It's all very exciting. Exactly, up at the manse. He's eager to discuss all the things you'll do on your visit to Skywatch. Should be a lot of fun. Enjoy your time in the city. Good luck. If you need us, the Marines have your back. Stars, yes. The Festival of Defiance, an annual celebration of freedom and victory. Skywatch retaken from the Slode in the wake of the Thracian Gambit. You know how the Khajiit are like Mer, but cats? Imagine that, only with slug-toed things. They're a Betmer race, Beast Mer, and their empire once ruled the seas of southern Tamriel. The Slode released a disease, the Thracian Plague, on an unsuspecting Tamriel. A catastrophe late in the First Era, if I remember my history correctly. They infected sea beasts and sent them to run ashore all along the coasts. Not sure what else there is to say. Mass death, military gambits, and the poor Khajiit lost more than half of their people. We showed them, though. The All Flags Navy took the fight to their homeland and slaughtered them. Nasty. After the Slode released the Thracian Plague, they capitalized on the chaos it caused. They moved in on cities along the coasts, sacked them for goods, and enslaved the folk that lived there. A few years, but we've never forgotten. It took the All Flags Navy to free us with aid from a resistance in the streets. Never again. Queen Irene has come to our town as part of her tour. While she's here, the rumor is that she's going to bestow a great honor upon Estri. Estri's already the cannon reeve of Skywatch. Be interesting to see what's next.
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
I can assure you, if the Veiled Heritance is in Skywatch, they will be found.
I believe you, Estri. But the Royal Guard will aid in the search. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. If you will excuse me, Your Majesty, I have much to do.
Over here. Looking for Azumdar? Follow the... me. Just follow. Perhaps now you recognize Razumdar, yes? Skywatch is a dangerous town, today of all days. You know of the festival, Estre's ceremony, yes? To cement their relationship, the Queen plans to elevate Estre within the Thalmor. Everything must be perfect. The Heritans. Raz has word the Veil has fallen on Skywatch. They plan to attack the royalty, make a statement. We need someone to find the cell and snuff it out. And by someone, Raz means you. It is a pleasure working beside you, my friend. Start at the Barbed Hook Tavern down by the docks. Use the phrase, "The wine here is made with Alikir grapes." Raz is certain that will get you somewhere. Take the earring Raz used to disguise himself. You won't get far under the veil looking like that.
How am I going to make back that coin?
What could you possibly want? You should probably walk away now. What could you possibly want?
Ah, a patriot! Let me get a look at you. You look about right. Stars, yes, you might be just the right type. We'll need to test you first. If you've been around Skywatch at all today, you've seen the Royal Guard, right? They're in the way. End the threat they represent to our cause. Return with a blade, and we'll move on to the next step. Do something for you? Get out of here! Another word and I'll have to bring you to a magistrate. Hmm? Oh, I remember seeing you around. Here, just take care of it. I'm impressed. As I expected, you're not just recruit material. You could be an officer. Let's drink a toast to your health. Drink up! It's about time. You're heavier than you look. Welcome to the Veiled Isle. You're just off the coast of Skywatch, our own private training ground. You've been chosen to join. A cut above, an officer of the Veiled Heritance. You can see the black soul gem here. Place your hand on it. Good. You can come and go all you want, but first, you take the oath. Be sure you want this. You commit your immortal soul with this pledge. Repeat after me. I pledge my life and soul to the Heritance and the Veiled Queen. You've passed the first test of your initiation. Congratulations. You're a lucky recruit. The Veiled Queen herself will be making a speech in support of the cause. You will be able to see her firsthand. Before you lies 3 trials: endurance, intelligence, and strength. A Heritance officer must embody all 3 of these virtues, or they're no officer. Intelligence. Ammonia proctors the test, just up the path from here. Go.
You've come to test your mind. Learn if you have what it takes. The test is simple. I will give you a riddle. You choose from the items on these tables. One of them is the correct answer. Choose wrong, face the consequences. 2 bodies have I, 2 joined into one. The more I stand still, the faster I run. I flip on my head, some watch me with dread. What am I? You have chosen wisely. Are you ready for another question? Answer this correctly, and our business is done. I attend every battle. I attend every duel. My tooth is sharp. My swing is cruel. What am I? Choose. But fine. Just remember it this. Keep me with you to survive. In the fields of death, few keep alive. I am like a taller knife, deadly enough to end a life. Well done. You've proven you have... Now you must prove your heart's endurance. Speak to Varastante, and she will begin your trial.
Here for the trial of endurance? This is a race around the island, mind. Not a casual stroll. Think you can handle it? On my mark, magical pillars will appear on a set path. Follow the markers and keep to your feet. Oh, and where the imps. Little bastards have sharp teeth.
Off with you, Swit!
An impressive time. You've passed the Vale's trial of endurance. Alondere proctors your final trial, the trial of strength.
You guessed the old man's riddles and ran a little race. Good for you. You fight. Every officer under the Veil needs to know how to fight. Behind me is the combat ring. You'll go up against other officer candidates. I don't want to hear moaning. We've a long road to walk before we remove that heretic Iren. The Veiled Queen... We'll see. Head up the stairs, join the maid. Good work. You're tougher than you look. I get to welcome you beneath the veil. Do your damnedest. You're a full member now, and you're in luck. The Veiled Queen herself will be speaking to the cause. The Veiled Council meets in the Grand Hall. It's north of here, near the top of the island. No, she's not here. She needs to stay safe, hidden. Uses a spell to speak with us by projection.
Search the recruits. One of Iren's agents is in disguise.
Damn it! They're here!
Don't let them escape! Peasant. You think yourself clever. Did the filthy cat give you that little bauble? Or did Iren herself get her hands dirty? Did she really think she could sail home and we'd all bend a knee? As she invites mongrels and beasts to cavort in our cities? Deluded fool. No matter. With Mehrunes Dagon's aid, I will dispose of the false queen and rise as true leader to our people. I am the Veiled Queen!
Iren's spy is here!
Dispose of that pest.
Ah, good. Raz was beginning to worry about you. Calm yourself, friend. She's inside with the Queen. They're practicing for the Thalmor ceremony tomorrow. No need to worry. Truly, you are certain? If you're mistaken, accusing her, then we end this. Come with Razumdar. Let's go. We must stop this. My queen, this one apologizes. We must speak with you at once.
Razumdar, what's going on here?
What is the meaning of this? Who let that cat in here?
Our friend here will tell the tale.
Speak quickly, please. This could be very bad for both of us. I know. That's why Raz asked you to investigate the Heritance. The Veiled... Surely this is a jest. Estri doesn't even know magic. Estri? It's all right, my agent. You've done the Dominion a great service today. With Estri exposed, the Veil falls. We'll investigate her staff, her guards, we'll bring them to ground. You have the thanks of a grateful queen. Estri must pay for this. It's more subtle than that. My campaign will take me through Dawnbreak, but my eyes tell me the cannon reeve there, Sinyan, supports the Veiled Heritance. If Estri has fled, she may seek reinforcements there. Go to Dawnbreak and speak to Sinyan. Be my eyes there and make sure it's safe. I can't have Estri disrupting the campaign, and Anselmo is already pushing through to Firsthold for preparations. Razumdar and I have much to discuss.
Just have to connect this rune flow coupling. No. Hey there, do you have a moment? My little construct is sick. I want to repair him, but Tellinger expressly forbade me. Says the parts are too valuable, that they shouldn't be wasted on a pet. But has many legs is such a sweetie. Thank you. I happen to know some of the nobles in town collect Dwemer parts as baubles. If you could find me a ring, a gear, and a tube, I'd have Leggy jumping around good as... It should be easy to grab those baubles and get back before anyone's the wiser. No. Don't look at it that way. Look at it from your view down the river. If you look back and see Leggy and I standing here, forlorn and forgotten, won't you regret that? More than you'd regret taking a few baubles those nobles won't miss. The Archmage Tellinger the Artificer. He owns the Emporium here in town and leads the Mages Guild of Skywatch. He's a crusty old crank when it comes to getting his way. I found Leggy on a guild expedition to Morrowind. He was huddled in a corner, shaking, and I coaxed him out, tweaked a few of his gears back into shape, and, well, we've been together ever since.
My sadness is unbearable. A mother shouldn't outlive her children. And I've had 4 pass on to Aetherius. It's almost too much to bear. Would you pray for them? Pray at their grave markers? I want them to have peace, but I'm too old to go now. I can't even leave Skywatch. They're buried at all four ends of the island, on a bluff outside Volkelgard, just outside of Tenzelwil, near Castle Rilis, and on a hill overlooking Fair. My children loved the water, loved the sight of it. They were good little rabbits, kind and brave. Thank you so much for your promise. Of course. Do you want me to tell you about El Anduya, my eldest, Wirande, or little Sora Peril? My fiery girl. She got tired of her mother's coddling, took up with a musician, and sold lutes up north for years. Eventually she grew to miss me, and we were close for decades before she passed. I know, so old-fashioned. I named him after my father. My first boy. I knew what name he'd have, and he made me so proud. He was just like my brother Porlen, so smart. He could sell a fur coat to a Khajiit. Sir Apparel wasn't a mage, but he taught alchemy with them at the hall here in Skywatch. Mendel, my youngest boy. He joined the military, fought on the front lines, and died in defense of his homeland. I wish I could have made him see, made him real.
Did you find everything? I'm sorry to hear that, but at least you found the parts. I'll fix Leggy up good as the day he was forged. From where my heart water wells up, I thank you.
Can never have enough of that.
insane person. Hey, you! Thank you for talking to me. Auriel only knows what I've had to put up with out here. That old goat won't listen to a word I say. I'm here with the Mages Guild expedition, run by Tellinger the Artificer. He's an obstinate old elf these days. Some of my friends entered the dig site, but we haven't... Please, go find Tellinger in our camp. He's always looking for new people to boss around. You look capable. Maybe you can figure out what's going on here, where our people have gone.
The magical lattice can be disrupted, but the underlying Fair day. How goes the translations? Wait, you're not one of Tellinger's students? A fair day indeed. I'm studying the spirits that now haunt these ruins. I believe they can be released, sent on to their final reward. Perhaps you'd be willing to help with an experiment. Take this crystal. I've etched a series of micro-runes onto its surface. Weaken the spirit's hold on the physical world, and then focus your will. That should sever the spirit's hold on Nirn. Allow it to pass into Aetherius. My talents do not lie in the brute application of spell power, otherwise I would be at your side. Field experimentation is fascinating. Much of magic is in the detail. These spirits should not be here. Their presence is inherently fragile. With manipulations of the magicka field around you, your will...
You've lifted my curse. I'm free to seek my rest.
The curse. It is gone. I owe you my freedom. Thank you.
Can it be? Free from the curse of the Malari Mora.
The Malari Mora no longer binds me. Thank you.
I thought this my spiritual grave. Thank you for giving me freedom.
Can it be? You've undone my curse?
The Malari
Thank
Mora
you,
no longer
Raven.
binds me here. Free of the curse.
What's this? The curse is gone? My freedom has returned.
The curse is gone. Finally, I am at peace. Thank you.
A weight has been lifted.
and peace will be mine. Thank you.
You've lifted my curse. I'm free to seek my rest.
Traveler, I must speak with you. Meet me at the vault entrance on the ruin's edge. I felt the curse drawn back to these ruins, just as I felt your touch release them back to Aetherius. I am Quaronadil, once a member of the proud Dur family, now lashed to the face of Nirn by shame. I had the misfortune to call Asanyon Dur my brother. My brother's story is a sad one. Suffice it to say, he is responsible for the trapped souls you see in these ruins. His zealotry doomed these souls to eternal torment. Esduin was home to many powerful mages when I walked beneath the sky. Within this vault lies a magical lattice very similar in function to the crystal you now hold, only much, much more powerful. Just so, there is one obstacle to overcome, a puzzle that defends the ancient mage's spellwork. 13 tiles surround a chest within. The correct 4 must be activated to access the lattice. Knowing the mage, I only have my best guess. The tiles represent the great constellations. He held the guardian constellations in high regard. The mage, the thief, and the warrior. Good luck, traveler. The lattice may be the last hope for the fallen. The shame Asanyon brought to my line grounds me to Nirn. I have hoped for centuries to somehow undo his folly. No. I saw the growing madness within my brother and had to act. I spoke with the guard of Skywatch, but not in time to save the targets of his zealotry. And not in time to stop the slaughter of every soul in Esduin. You don't understand. I stood beside my brother for months as the cult grew here. I could have ended his madness at any time. Instead, like a coward, I stayed my hand. Behold the cost.
fascinating.
Indeed.
You've returned, and with the spell lattice? He came to me and spoke to me about my crystal. When he told me you were retrieving the lattice, I found my courage and followed Quaron out here. You still have the... This lattice is an elegant extension of the principles the crystal uses. By enmeshing it within the lattice, it will amplify the power of the crystal. It will free these spirits of the Malari Mora's curse. Wish me luck.
Look, it's working. Almost there. You did it! I can feel it!
Incredible. Did you see that? Unfortunate that the crystal lattice was destroyed in the process, but it served its purpose well. Yes, can't you feel it? The spirits still remain, but in time they will learn they are free to move on.
Estri was a traitor and deserved to be put down.
Ah, at last. You must be here with my supplies. Just put the ink and delicate items in the tent here. You can begin unloading the bulk goods with my assistance. Truly, this is the last time I trust an order to that Bosma. It fits, though. His doing has been one disaster after another. First the spirits, now the supplies. And to top it off, my top scholar and her team are missing. Stars, yes. Derwin and her team are somewhere in the ruins looking for the Malari Mora. They're long overdue. If you're not here with supplies, perhaps you'd go look for them. Best case scenario, they found the Mora. I don't want to think about the worst case. Too many variables. What a curious question. But if you insist, I am Talinger the Artificer, a renowned genius, author, and explorer. Esduin is my latest endeavor. I will bring further glory and honor to the Mages Guild. I've come in search of the Malari Mora. I'll present it to the Council and reap the rewards. Quite attentive, yes. The Malari Mora is an ancient relic, a talisman. Its power took the lives of everyone here, cursed their immortal souls. No, actually, they weren't here when we arrived. Though it's merely conjecture, I believe someone has rediscovered the Mora. The disturbance of the talisman has caused the bound dead to stir. She used to be one of my prize students, very accomplished. She's now a high-ranking member of the Mages Guild, the Master of Incunabula. She oversees the Arcaneum in Skywatch. Assisting me, of course. Derwin is a true seeker of knowledge. She may care for her books, but research in the field is her first love. In Incunabula, she oversees research and training, a coveted position, one that most of my students aspire to, but few will obtain. Yes, now that you mention it, Serinque, one of my students, said something about freeing the spirits. She's nowhere near as analytical as Derwin. I think she's down at our forward camp. I'm sure she's fine.
What is it?
You're not dead. That makes you my new friend. Thank the stars for that, old man. Canny is hurt, and some of my team members have been taken. We need to get her back to camp. Now that you're here, we can make a break for it. Some of the spirits appeared, grabbed my researchers, and then vanished. We need to get into the Undercroft. It's the only place I can think they'd be. Perhaps we were out there looking for runes. Combined, these runes form a key. We only need 2 more. Take a look, and I'll meet you at the entrance of Esduine's Undercroft.
That's not a stew. It's my laundry.
I made a bet with Huntherin on the way back to camp. Did you find the runes? That Mer owes me 5 gold. You've done well. Just a moment, and I'll assemble the key. I hope so. If they're not worth thinking about right now. This will be quick. There. It's done. Let's go. Now to find the others. Meldil. Thank Ariel he's still alive. Meldil,
I tried to stop him.
Have you seen the others?
I couldn't. Urikanta. He's here. He's tracked the others. He's using their souls to form the... He was one of us. One of Tellinger's students. Tellinger cast him out. Urikanta, the gate opens onto a shard of Aetherius. Without the soul-binding rituals, the gate will close. Take my amulet. It should let you see, touch Aetherius. You'll have to make a decision. Break the overlay with Aetherius has allowed powerful spirits into the Undercroft. They're what brought us down here in the first place. Be careful. If one...
I'm going to tend to Meldil. We'll move to the room just behind me. We should be safer in there. Of course, but speak quickly. It's a name we're all trying to forget. Urikanta is very close. Was very close to me. Tellinger cast him out of the guild, and forbade him to use magic again. He couldn't understand that power has to have limits, that some costs are too high. You can see here what he's willing to do for a taste of power. How long do you have? I'm sorry, this is just not the place for a protracted metaphysical conversation. It may be enough to say that Aetherius is the spirit realm, the land of the dead. I can't begin to guess, not without more information, but the use of the Malari Mora, it may have twisted, broken off...
To Aetherius with you.
me. Oh, please, help me.
Stars guide you, if no spell to help you along the way.
Help me. I can't take this any...
Here. This spell will help you move past the spirits.
It burns! It burns from it! A token of my thanks.
Please, make it stop. My thanks. This spell will cloak you from the spirits.
I need help.
By the light of Auriel, you've returned. You are a capable sort. Stars guard your steps. I'm going to get us out of here. Put a stop to this madness. Find Urikantar and end him.
Tellinger's latest pawn approaches. Hold a moment before we continue the game. The old Mer and I have played the game for some time now. So sad to see another soul caught between us. Of course you have. He can't possibly let me go. Can't possibly let me succeed. It no longer matters. After you're dead and gone, I'll find new vessels, draw forth the power I need from them. And I hadn't planned to be here. I planned to take over from the old Mer and perform the life binding with Aunt Derwin. Instead, look at me. This is my last chance for a legacy, to own and control a shard of the Arthur. I wouldn't have it any other way. Come, let's see which of us lives to tell this tale. Found the Malari Mora. The secrets of Aetherius will be mine.
I prayed for your safe return. It's good to be out under the open sky again. I hope.
The Artificer was wise to trust you. Just another...
You return. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what news? Remarkable. I'm not easily impressed, but you've done it. And Urikantar disappoints to the bitter end. Such a waste. All that remains is to tend to the wounded, and continue the research. With the Mora in hand and Urikantar dead, Esduin will soon be at peace. I'll see to it.
Oh, Paylith, my daughter, where are you?